There's only one Tom Ford. There's only... Hello beautiful people, and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time watching, I'm Cheraye. Welcome. If you happen to be returning, you are truly appreciated, dwellings. Thank you so much and welcome back. Here on this channel, I do cover fashion, beauty, luxury, and lifestyle, all things fancy and fabulous dwellings. So if that sounds like something that you would be into, stop what you're doing, go ahead and consider hitting the subscribe button. While you're at it, drop me your sin of the day. Why? Because you know I want to know. All right, you guys, now here it is. If you're new here, you guys, I have been away. If this is your first time to this video, let me catch you up really quickly with a quick 2.5. I have been out celebrating my birthday, getting my entire life. It is the month of August. So while I'm out, you know, gallivanting and what have you, the perfumes are like just dropping. Every other day it's like, oh, did you smell the new one from Maison Francis Kurkdjian? What about Victor and Roth? What about Kayali? What about, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like why did you wait till August? I can't keep up right now. I'm busy. I'm booked and I'm busy. But I am here because I heard the girls and the guys and they were like, girl, I need to know what you think about this Kayali fragrance. I know. Everybody has been talking about it. You cannot escape it. It's all over TikTok. It's all over Instagram. It's everywhere. It's all over YouTube. I know, but I have to tell you what I feel about it too. So anyways, you guys, yes, I went and picked it up. Oh my gosh, I went to like 3 different Sephoras and I could not find it anywhere. I was traveling. I mean, you know, I thought every Sephora, excuse me, and I'm still now just getting my voice back. I was out there like just living, okay? Anyways, I thought every Sephora carried it. That is not the case. You can order it online, but they were like, we don't have it. I'm like, look, I can't order it online. I need it right now. And you know I don't blind buy, right? So I was like, I really didn't want to order it online. So as soon as I got to a place that said they had it, I called. I was like, hey, she was a really nice lady. Hey, Pauline. So I called. She's like, yeah, we have it. She goes, we have the travel size and we have, you know, what is this? The 50 mil? Yeah, I think this is the 50 mil, right? Yeah, the 50 mil. And I'm like, oh, okay. So I went inside, you guys. I went straight over to it, picked it up. I did just like this. Let me give you my reaction. Let me tell you what happened. Walked over to it, moseyed along, seen it over the shelf or on the display they had, took the cap off. I went like this. Sold. It's just that simple. I'm not going to keep you. I'm not going to hold you. I'm not here for all that. I'm here to spill the tea, give you my thoughts, my opinion. I thought it was good. So I went ahead and sprayed it like I'm going to do right now. And I said, oh my gosh. And you know, everybody's comparing it to Tom Ford Lost Cherry. You know how I feel about Tom Ford Lost Cherry. Anyway, so I'm like, okay. So I smelled it again and I go, okay, they could be friends, they could be first cousins, they could, you know, be besties. Hey bestie, you know sometimes you do things like your bestie does things like you. But however, there's only one you. And I'm gonna say it and I'm sticking to it. There's only one Tom Ford. There's only one Tom Ford Lost Cherry fragrance. This is not a dupe for it. This has some remnants of it. I mean, they're both cherry fragrances. They do have some similarities, but there's no way that this is this. And I said what I said. That's my opinion. That's how I feel. I did play with this, you guys. It didn't give me the best longevity, but I'm gonna tell you, like Drake said, I knew what it was when I signed up. I wasn't expecting it to give me a super duper long longevity. And not every fragrance has to do that for us. You know what I mean? Not every fragrance is here to be a beast mode, a fire engine, even though it is called Lovefest Burning Cherry 48. I just knew that it wasn't going to do that. When I sprayed it and I put it on my body, I walked around the store a little bit. I allowed a little bit of a drive down to happen. And I was like, this is really good. It's really good. It's a very familiar fragrance, I would say. And Cheraye, why would you say it's familiar? When I smelled it, not only did I think of Tom Ford Lost Cherry, I'm not going to go into these. I'm just going to give you some similarities. If you want to know these fragrances more in depth, more in detail, please click on my name, type in the fragrance, and we shall appear like a genie, but not in the bottle here on YouTube. I also thought of Fave Delicios. I did. It had similarities to it. It kind of had remnants of it, but more than that, I also thought of Be Layered, and this is Cherry Delight, which is supposed to be a dupe fragrance for Tom Ford Lost Cherry. So I said, yeah, I see that in there too. But hold that thought. I also thought about, and I did talk to, who did I talk to? I watched reviews. I talked to Keitra. I think I talked to IKEA. I talked to Marie. I talked to a lot of people here on YouTube about it. So we were all chatting about it. It didn't sway my opinion. I'm still gonna think how I think. You know, I have my own mind. I'm that kind. I'm that girl. Anyways, you guys, when I get out of this video and we go back and have like a vlog at a 2.5, I'm gonna catch you all up on my sassy attitude. But anyways, yes, a BDK Smoking Rouge, it gave me a little bit of reminiscence of that. These are all the fragrances that came to mind that I have in my collection that I thought of when I smelled Lovefest Burning Cherry 48 by Kayali. Shout out to you, Mona. Amazing, awesome job. I love the fragrance. I absolutely love it. If I didn't love it, I wouldn't have bought it. Yeah, I purchased it. I bought this. I loved it. Okay, I move on. Another one it kind of gave me reminisce to is this one here. And by the way, all of these would be amazing for this coming fall. So if you're looking for something to feel fabulous, sexy, decadent, seductive, attractive, and pair with that little black dress, all of these can fit the bill. It also gave me reminiscence of this one. It had the hint of the boozy note. It kind of gave me a little syrupy. It kind of gave me sexy. I'm like, okay, I'm here for that. And then I said that I have something in my collection that I received from Ocha that also gave me reminiscence of it. And it was Sinful. And that is this one here by Ocha. This is a inspiration fragrance for Tom Ford Lost Cherry. So it gave me reminiscence, yeah, to all of these. That's initially when I first sprayed it. But as it sat on the skin and as it dried down, I didn't find it to have reminisce or smell anything in the dry down like Lost Cherry at all. It stood on its own. Some of the notes, because I'm so excited, I didn't even tell you, which you probably already know, but I'm gonna say it just in case you don't. It's Burning Cherry, which I smell like a smoky, woody, something almost like By the Fireplace by Replica. I smell that kind of woody. It also has raspberry praline, Palo Santo. You know, I love Palo Santo. I have a Palo Santo candle. Oh, I'm telling you, on that night, girl, stay focused. Anyways, Gaiac wood. I love that word. I love that Gaiac wood. You guys, I should just let you know, I did have a few cups of coffee, but don't judge me. Don't judge me. I'm on my way somewhere and it was just like, it was called for. Anyways, and it has patchouli, and I love patchouli, and that's down in the bottom, down in the base, down in the dry down notes, and that's when I find the fragrance to really come alive. The initial, like I said, it kind of is like, okay, I see you. But that quickly fades and it leaves, and not in a bad way. It just goes down and it dries down and it becomes its own. It becomes woody. It becomes, you know, I guess that would be the word for it, smoky if you would have it. I don't really get burning. I mean, I don't know what burning, so I don't want to smell burning, first of all. Oh, you know what smells burning? Oud Espa. How do you say it? I'll put a picture up, by Dior, the Private Blend. That one smells burning to me. I don't really get burning here, but I do get woody. I do find it to be, like I said, it's not a long-lasting fragrance. I got about a 3.5–4 hour wear out of it. I did spray it extremely heavy, and I did spray my clothes. On my clothes, it did sit a little bit louder, and it did project a little bit more. On my actual skin here, it gave me a good 3.5 solid hours, and I'm okay with that because, like I said, I knew what it was when I signed up. I wasn't expecting it to be beast mode. I wasn't expecting it to just go over and beyond. Not all fragrances are created nor designed to do that, and I will also go a step further. All fragrances are different on each, you know, person, each body chemistry. Everything reacts a little bit differently, so probably pairing this with some oils or some cherry oils or lotions or what have you may help it to go a longer way with longevity and things like that. But like I said, when I purchased this and picked it up, I was not looking for that. I just wanted to see how the fragrance smelled. I really wanted to just come in and get the information out to you all because I felt like I gotta let the girls know, okay? I gotta let the girls and the guys know my thoughts and how I feel about this fragrance, and if I would recommend it. That's another thing. A lot of you were asking, Sheree, would you recommend it? I would. If you love a cherry note fragrance, if you love something kind of sexy, here's something else you would probably ask, Sheree, what would you wear? Where would you wear it? I would wear this on a date night. I would wear this, I think it's gonna shine a lot during the fall. I really do. It's kind of hot here now, so I really can't really get with it because it's a bit much for me for right now. But I do feel that it's really going to still the shine during fall and, you know, going into winter. Or I do think it would be a great transitional scent. Leaving summer, heading into fall. This is something that you would reach for those nights where it's not really that cold out. It's kind of still warm, but there's a breeze and you're probably going to reach for a light jacket. I can definitely see this being a fragrance that I would reach for. There's not a lot to say about it. I think it's a good fragrance. Do I think that you should buy it? If you love it, if you love a cherry fragrance, a cherry note, definitely. There's not a whole lot of fragrances that I have in my collection that are like prominent cherry notes, but I do find this one to be a really good one, and I am extremely happy to have it in my collection. And shout out to all of you that were like, Sheree, you gotta get your hands on it. It's so good. I was like, girl, I talked to so many of you in the DMs. Okay, if you're not following me on Instagram, like, what are you doing with your life? Like, how can you even say we're friends? I like like it. It's good, okay? I will even go as far as to say that because typically I wouldn't buy it. And then if I would have wanted to just review it for you all, I just would have got a sample, or I would have bought the travel size. And when I picked it up, I said, this is full bottle worthy. So that's what I'm gonna say. In my opinion, this is good, and it is full bottle worthy. So if you have been thinking about it, if you have been contemplating it, I would definitely say, in my opinion, it's worth the splurge. It's worth the full bottle. You will spray heavy, as I did. You guys, look. I recently bought this one. This is Eating Juicy Apple, and this is by Kayali as well. And look at the dent. I shared that with you in my last video. I'm running through these fragrances, and you know another thing? Stop what you're doing. I paired this with this. Bomb. Because I just wanted to see. I do think that this would be good for a topper. I do think that this will be good to be used the same way that we use, a lot of us use Kayali Vanilla 28 as, you know, something to pair with a fragrance, to put on top of a fragrance, to calm a fragrance down, to sexy a fragrance up, to sweeten a fragrance, to seductify a fragrance. Did I just make that word up? I think I did. I'm gonna go with it though, because it went. Just go with it. Go with it. There's no need for you to be doing grammar and all that over here. This is fragrance we're talking. Go with it. Anyway, so that is my opinion. I am headed back out. I will see you, darlings, in the next one. You guys, I do have my vlog coming out on Sunday. It is gonna be so much fun. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how close I am to the camera. Thank you so much for tuning in for today's video. I truly appreciate you. Thank you all, and I'm gonna keep saying it, okay, because August is still rolling. Thank you all for the birthday love, the birthday wishes. It does not go unnoticed. You guys, if you look at the description box or down there, we are almost at 60K. Thank you so much. Share this video with someone, tag a friend, tell them they need to watch it. If they need some entertainment in their life, send them over, tell them to come over and say hi. And if you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and consider hitting the subscribe button. Don't forget to come over and say hi on Instagram, and I will see you beautiful besties in the next one. Until next time, you know the drill. Be blessed, stay fit, and definitely stay fabulous, darlings. Thanks for watching. Bye.